this gnome triangle board, and I'm using this ball of wool. Yes, my friends, this is yarn. I showed you guys the other day this big, huge ball of yarn that I got at Michael's. I just went online, and it's not on sale anymore. However, I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing. It's buy two, get one free. Now, this stuff is not cheap. I paid $25 on sale for this big ball. This is going to be used for gnome beards. It's going to be used for a bunny face, all kinds of stuff I have planned for it. So that $25 is going to be well spent. But right now, like I said, I went on to Michael's and they changed the sale. It is now buy two, get one free. Or regular price is $35. So I saved $10. But so if you like this, keep an eye out. I think the yarn always goes on sale at different, kind of like Hobby Lobby. It goes back and forth. But this stuff is pretty fantastic. So it does look like, and it is fur. There we go. This one is called Fox Fur. And it's Fox Fur yarn by Loops and Threads. Tilt it a little bit more. All right. Hold on. Okay. Hopefully that's a little bit better. Okay. So, yes, it's called Fox Fur by Loops and Threads, and you can get it in different colors. This is white with a gray tinge in it. Now, this would have been perfect for the Santa that we did of I With Rights, because it's kind of vintage looking. It's white, but you'll see little specks of dark gray throughout it. It's pretty fantastic stuff. So I have a gazillion ideas I have for it. And like I said, it is pricey, but there is a lot on here. There's not even a core on here. This is all yarn. So you can do lots of stuff with it. You're welcome, Lynn. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to be making the beard with this fur yarn. Okay, and I had these Christmas hats, these Santa hats. These are fabulous. I did have a few online for sale, and they got snagged up really, really fast as soon as I put them on. But I'm going to turn this Santa hat into a Valentine's Day gnome hat. Okay, this is so fun. I'm going to put black hearts on it. So I'm going to cut out some hearts. This is just felt. So I'll cut out some hearts and put it onto the hat. And then I have this ribbon. Look how cute this is. It's just a simple ribbon with glitter hearts on it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put like a brim, a trim. Let's see. Right along the center, just like that. And then we're going to put a big black heart. And then I might, instead of a pom-pom, I might put a bow on the end of the hat instead of a pom-pom. We'll see. And then, of course, it's going to have his beard. We have his nose. So this is a 1/2 inch, let me see what size is, 3-inch ball, styrofoam ball. And you pull it out. So these are just knee-high nylons from the dollar store. So this is a 3-inch ball that I cut in half. Okay, so you can cut it with a serrated knife, or I have this handy dandy. Look at, I have drawers with all my tools. And I even found my charger for my electric scissors. It's amazing when you clean what you can find. I have a styrofoam cutter. You can get these on Amazon. It kind of just burns like butter. So it burns right through the styrofoam. So I just cut that in half. And then I got these knee highs or sockets or whatever. They're nylons that you get at the dollar store, just a taupe color. And I'm going to use 2 so you don't see the white come through so much for the styrofoam. And you can paint these, you can cover them with whatever you want. I've used socks. So I'm going to put 1, and then I'm going to put another one over, and it gives it that skin colored looking nose. And that's it for the nose. And we're just going to glue that just sort of like that right there. This could be so cute. And then I found this cute little Valentine's Day tag at Michael's. I bought this actually last year. It was $5, and I believe I got it for like 90% off last year. Guys, when the seasons finish up, if you're serious about selling your wreaths, to make more money, you have to shop for the seasons for the next year. I know it's a pain because you have so much stuff that you have to store, but it really, really helps make you make a little extra money. So this was $5 and I paid 90% off. So, you know, it was a really, really cheap. So you really save. And we're just going to hang this, and it's going to come through his beard. It'll look like he's kind of holding it. But it's just cute. It's just this little wood love tag. So let's get started. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start his beard. Okay, I got my glue gun plugged in. Okay, we are going to preload the first 3 rows. So 12, 11, and 10 on the triangle board. And preloading is you're going to use your zip ties. Now I use 18-pound zip ties. Okay, and these ones are 6.5 inches. You can use anywhere between 5 and, well, you can use 4, especially with something like this, because you're just going to slip a little bit in. I just find 6 to 8 is the perfect size because it gives you a lot of space between the board and the zip tie to work. Sometimes when you have just a little space, it's hard to get that mesh or whatever you're using into the zip tie. Okay, so we're going to preload it, which means you're going to go down 1 hole and back up the other. And we're at the front of the board is where the numbers and everything are. And you're going to do the zip tie up. And once you hear a couple little zips, it will lock and you won't be able to open it. So we're going to do this all 3 rows. Now I find the easiest way to preload the boards is especially if you're working on a table. Sorry, that's just my furnace. To bring your board to the edge of the table so there you can see through down the holes, and just go down and up. It's so much easier than holding it up in the air and stuff. Just like that. And usually I get Dave to preload them, but I really didn't even know I was going to go live. This is actually even a really old tree board because I didn't even have, or a triangle board because I didn't even have any. But I really wanted to make the Valentine gnome. Alright, so we've preloaded. Now you can go up even higher if you want. Let's see. So the nose is going to go right there. And the hat, for the hat, I'm going to be extending the hat with some wire. Where's my wire? Right here. Just floral wire. I got this at Dollar Tree. And I'm going to extend the hat a little bit. So when I slip the hat over the triangle board, you'll be able to kind of see what I'm talking about. So I'm going to put wire going up. So this will just flop this way like that. And the hat just goes over his nose a little bit. Just like that. I might do one more row. This hat's, I think there's different sizes on the hat. I believe this hat's a little bit larger than normal. I think it's an extra large, so it's a little baggier. But that's all I'm going to do. That's for the hat. That's what I'm going to do. Extend it, and we're just going to glue it to the board. It's really, really simple. There's a few ways. You can even use one of the red plush Santa hats and cut some hearts out and glue them on to your hat, and it'll make a Valentine's Day hat. Hi everybody. So I am going to do one more row. Take this over the board. So I'm preloading 12, 11, 10, and 9. I know, I love gnomes too, Tom. My upstairs is a combination of Mickey Mouse, Disney, and gnomes. And every season I put a gnome on my door. Right now there's a Santa gnome with the green beard. So the green Dollar Tree small Christmas trees I made the beard out of. He's so stinking cute. But I wasn't sure if I was going to have time before I left for my cruise to do Valentine's one, so I'm going to get it done now. Okay, so, and I'm leaving this space right here blank because that's where his nose is going to go in number 9, right where the 9 is. Okay. Okay, so what we're going to do is right in the center, so where it's number 12, that is the center zip tie. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4 on one side, 1, 2, 3, 4 on the other side. And same with 11. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So these center ones, because I want my beard to go in like a V shape, so I'm going to do these center ones at 14 inches. And then these 2 beside them, I'm going to do at 12 inches. And the 2 at the ends, I'm going to do at 10 inches. And I'm going to do the same thing for row 11. And I'm going to do this pretty much the same at row 10 and 9. Okay, so this yarn, if you're just joining us, this is fur yarn. Fur, looks like fur. It's awesome. So I'm going to take my 14-inch measure, and I just need one piece right now. So we're going to do one row at a time. Now, normally when I use yarn, if I'm using loopy yarn or even this yarn, I'll double it, meaning I'll take my yarn, I'll wrap it around so it's 14 inches, so there's 2 pieces like this, and I'll stick the ends where I cut into the zip tie and pull it and keep this looped. This is really, really thick, and it's expensive, so we're going to use it sparingly because, yeah, it's my furnace. Sorry, guys. Because it's so thick, we're not going to need as much of it. So I'm just going to use one strand. I asked Dave to put, because we got a new washer, and so we had to take the doors off the laundry room, and he didn't put the doors back on. Okay, so I'm cutting 2 pieces of 14. Oh, actually, I was going to show you guys row by row. Okay, we'll put this one over here. Trying to stay organized. I wonder how many, yeah, it's my furnace. I wonder how many days I can keep this room clean. Okay, the next 2 on the right and the left, I'm going to put it at 12 inches. So we need 4 pieces. So I'm going to wrap around 4 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This stuff is so fun. this yarn. Now, they don't sell it at every single Michael's. So if you are looking for it, go online first to see if your Michael's sells it. Because you may have to get it online. Because not every Michael's does sell it. Okay. So 12. And then again 12. And then we're going to do 12 on the other side. Hi, everybody. Okay, and then we need 4 pieces at 10. So I'm going to do these ones at 10. One, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, somebody's still coming to organize. I had to organize before the organizer. Which is, there's still lots to do. Like I said, I have a ton of stuff I still have to bring in from my storage locker in my truck that's out in the driveway. We have a big SUV out in the driveway, and we don't really use it anymore, so I use it as storage. Hey, take what you can, right? So these are 10 and 10. You got Mickey and Minnie's at CVS. I got some before Christmas too, the dancing ones. Ugh, got fur in my mouth. All right, let's cut these off. So you can either cut your zip tie ends off with the zip tie gun, which is really, really good. So if you're going to do Unique in the Creek boards, this is a really good tool to have. And you get them on Amazon, and they're only like $14.99. And they might have went up in price now because everybody's ordering them, but they're about $14.99. And so can you see how it's going into sort of like a V shape here? Perfect. Got fur up my nose. Pat, did you get the dancing ones? All right, there's that 14-inch piece. Now, if you're making this for a customer and you didn't feel comfortable just doing one strip, you can do 2. This is my own personal gnome, so his beard will be thick enough. But like I said, if you want to double it, especially the bottom row, if you want to double it, it works well too. But like you can see, once we do all these rows, this beard is going to get really thick. Okay. All right. So we're at 12. So these 2 are going to be 12-inch and these 2 are going to be 12-inch. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So which ones did you get, Pat, than the greeters? So 12. So once you do a couple of these, you can whip these together really fast, especially when you're using the pre-made hats. And you don't have to make your own hat. Now, I've done many, many gnomes. For those of you that... Hi from Joshua, Texas. If you go on my YouTube channel and you go under the triangle, what the heck is that? The triangle tutorials, you'll see many, many different kinds of gnomes. I've done fur, like actual fun fur where I just glued it around the back. I've used normal wool. I've used shelf liner. I use everything. I've used the dollar store Christmas trees for the gnome beard with the greenery, which turned out really cool. That's what's on my door right now. All right, and then we're doing 4 pieces of 10. So you can see how thick this is getting already with just one strand. So the yarn is a bit pricey, but you get a lot from it. This gnome is going to be so much fun. I don't know what it is about gnomes. The hat came from a dollar store here in Canada. It's called Dollarama. I tried to, before Christmas, like in November, I tried to get a whole bunch. But unfortunately with that store, you have to literally go from store to store. They have no online or anything. So I went around and had Mitchell go around and buy up everything that we had around here. And they sold so fast. But I squirreled a couple away for myself. Hi, Wendy. All right. Again, we're going to do, now we don't really have to do 14-inch for the center one anymore because we've already got our shape going on here already. Although this one, there we go. I should probably I think I'm going to change these two. So this is the 14-inch one. I think I'm going to put a 14-inch one on either side to give it that more defined shape. Let me go into my tool drawer. And if you guys have just joined me, I just finished cleaning up I call it my craft dungeon, because this was an absolute disaster. So I'm so ecstatic about being semi-organized. And it's in my own little sanctuary down here. My dogs come down and visit. The kids don't come down. I got my TV so I can watch Bravo all day long. The only thing that sucks is I can't sit in this chair very long. Even though Dave bought me a really nice comfy one, I still can't sit very long in it. I don't know, Dana, if I'm going or not. I'm doing rows 12, 11, 10, and 9. It's still up in the air about Wreath Makers Live for us. Okay, I'm going to do, like I said, I'm going to do these, so I'm going to do 3 pieces at 14 inches. Just so I have a more defined point on it, on the beard. Oh, you got your pink chair. I got a pink chair too. Hey, Connie McCormick, did you get your Mevo working yet? And as soon as the guys come back from Christmas break, we'll get your boards out to you. All right, there we go. That's a little bit better. Why is this one so long? That one's really long. This one's really short. What the heck? Okay, it'll all come out. All right, just a little. That's better. So I wanted more defined length in the beard here. So we'll do a little trimming, but that's perfect. So if you're making one like this and you're gonna, the fur goes all up your nose and everything. If you're making one like this too, it's probably best to go the 3 middle ones, 14, and then 12, and then 10. All right, let's continue on. Actually, I should zoom down. Sorry, guys. You guys don't need to see my ugly face. Okay, so these were 12. So we got an even number now. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So what I'm going to do is 12, 12, 12, 12, and then 10, 10, 10, 10. Because we've already got the length defined. So now we're just going for the volume for the beard. So we're going 12, 12. Now you may want it longer. It's totally up to you. It's your gnome. So you may want the beard longer, shorter. You might want it straight across. It's totally up to you. This is just the way I like to do it. Okay, another 12. Another 12. And then I need 4 10s. Look how full this is getting already. And I love this white with the gray in it. It's so cool. And look, we still have this huge ball and we're almost done our beard. So this could do a lot of gnome beards. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't believe how big gnomes were this Christmas. Like, I've been making them for quite a few years, and it's just totally caught on this year, big time. Like the little gnomes, and making your bushes look like gnomes, like your outdoor bushes, and it's crazy. It's like a phenomenon. So these N2 were 10 inches. I know, Connie. And we're not even going in early to Fort Lauderdale. We're going, like, we're flying in the day of the cruise that leaves. Okay, so we're going to cut these tails off. Now, you can stop at this row if you'd like. And then do your hat. I'm going to go up one more row. And I did leave a blank spot right here. And that's where we're going to put his nose. Just like that. You're going to look fabulous. What'd you put your phone in your drawer for and close it? Your husband got a pair of gnome slippers? Did he want a pair of gnome slippers? Okay, so we got 3 here and 3 here. I'm going to do 12, 12, 10, 10, 10, 10. There's no sense of wasting the wool because now it's just all, it's all going to blend, so you won't even be able to see what length is what. So I'm going to put 12. And then another 12. Oh, hi, Trisha. I hope you had a really good Christmas, love. And we need 4 pieces of 10, and then we're done the beard. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I must say, this is like the best yarn so far I've used to make these gnomes. Another good one to use is the loops. What's it called? Finger loops. You know, it's got the loopy things. This makes a really fun beard as well. These loopy. It's almost like a Chanel fuzzy yarn, but that makes a good gnome beard as well. But this stuff rocks. Almost done. One more piece and his beard is done. So it really doesn't take that long. Like I said, if I wasn't talking and I didn't talk so darn much, I could whip through one of these in no time. All right. I think the next time she's not gonna see me probably till Crafters Convention. All right, let's see what we have here. Looks pretty good to me. Let's see. I'm not liking the space here, and normally there's not a space. So I think what I'm going to do, let's see when I put his hat on. So there is a space, and I think that's because I didn't double loop it, but that's okay, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to put between these two, I'm going to put another zip tie. So I'm going to go down and up. And this is row 8 or 10. Bring these back. If you go online, Amy, I seen it online, Joann's Fabrics, the loopy yarn. They have white, they have all kinds of colors, much more colors than Michael's does. And it was on sale when I looked. It was like $4 something. So they did have white, they had gray and white. Hi, Jinx. So I'm going to put zip tie through these ones just to give it a little bit more fullness. I didn't want, because I only used one piece. Now, just caution, just using this stuff, it's up my nose. It's stuck to my clothes, just like normal fur. Okay, so I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more pieces, which is not bad. And I don't have to make them very long because it's just going to fill in the gap. So I am only going to cut them at 10 inches because I don't want, there's no need to make it longer, and I don't want to waste the yarn. So I need 7, 10 inches. My big ball of yarn. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Anybody got any good? Yeah, Walmart has it too. I just noticed when I was on Joann's today that it was on sale on Joann's Fabrics. And they have, if you just type in loopy yarn, I think it is, they have different brands. What's everybody doing for New Year's? I got this yarn, this fur yarn at Michael's. But I'll show you another yarn that would work nice for a beard as well. Let me find it. Dig through my bin of yarn. If I can find it. I don't know where it went. Oh, there it is. This is really nice yarn too. This yarn, I got it at Michael's, but they sell it all over the place as well. It's just called Fur. Now I got this one to make a rabbit, but look, and it's so soft. It's like literally looks like fur. Isn't that cool? And it comes in all different colors, but they had a white and gray, so it looked like salt and pepper. And this would make a great beard as well. You would probably have to definitely double, maybe even triple it up. But it's not really too expensive. I think this ball was like $6. So that's not too bad. So you just have a look. There's all kinds out there that you can use. So you don't always have to use Deco Mesh, or there's always alternatives. All right, there, that's better. Fills it in a little bit more. Now we're done the beard. Yep, I'm really liking this fur yarn. That is such a cool beard. It really does, like, you guys probably can't see it, but it really looks like a real hair beard. So we'll trim it so it goes into a point. And you want to make sure that the side ones are going along the side so you don't see the board. But isn't that cool? Love it. Okay. Next, I am going to, this is that 3-inch ball I cut in half of styrofoam. And these are just the knee-high nylons. So I just slipped one over the piece of styrofoam, and I'm going to glue it. And then I'll put the other one on and glue it so you don't see so much white come through the nylon. So I did ask, did anybody have any cool plans? This stuff is called fox fur yarn, and I got it from Michael's, and it's made by Loops and Thread. Okay, there's one layer. So I liked the nylon because it really does look like a skin tone nose. And then I'm going to slip the other one over. Now you don't want the toe part on the center of your nose, so that's why I've been pulling the sides. And then I just glue it underneath. There we go. Just like that. Of course, the fur is all stuck to his nose. Alrighty. Pull that nice and tight so we don't have any wrinkles. Cut this excess off. There we go. Oh, I got glue on his nose. Hi, Bubba. I'm live.
Hello, people.
Hello, people. Where did you go?
Places. Yeah,
What is that?
try it.
Why do I want to try? Oh, did you get one of those soda streams?
Yes,
Why?
because
Oh, actually, that's not bad. You bought the machine?
yeah.
Okay, so there's his nose. I got to get that piece of glue off there. Okay, that's his nose. Okay, let's do his hat. Oh, thank you, whoever put the Michael's thing. Oh my God, it's all over my face. Bubba just got home. So we're going to glue that right on there, and then we're going to use some floral pins on the back to pin it in. So I'm going to do that last. Okay, let's cut the heart, and we'll do the top of his hat with the wire. Now, I'm not using a stencil or anything else like that. I'm just going to freehand a heart. Let's see. So I'm doing black because his hat's red and white, and the ribbon I'm using is black, white, and red. Looks like a pair of boobs. Yeah, we'll just cut that point off. Oh, yeah. Good times. Good enough. Make another one. This is just plain old felt. Got a little bit of sparkles on it. Bubba works for us. He works for Unique in the Creek. Let's see. Oh, that's better. So there's another heart. So we got 1, 2, make one more smaller one. Just trim this down a bit. There, that's a little bit better. And then we'll make a little smaller one, and then we'll have 3. Oh, you like the boob one, Vicky? I know there's something wrong with me. Dave tells me all the time. And that's a uniboob. You know when your bra doesn't fit too well and you got that uniboob. I guess that's going to be the small one. We'll fix that. There, that's better. Okay. Okay, so this wire is just, I think it's like a 20 gauge wire. And I just got this. Hi, love.
Hi. Did you show people what I got for
Oh,
Christmas?
God. Look what he got for Christmas, you guys. Bubba Bottom. Man walks into a bar. Over 6,000 of the most hilarious jokes.
They're not hilarious.
They're not hilarious? Let's see. What do you say to a hamburger? How now, ground cow? Really? He's trying to learn some more jokes for you guys. They're coming, Lorna. If you're talking about Michaels, they are coming. As most of you guys know, Michaels bought AC Moore, so there was a little bit of a backlog because of them buying that. So they are scheduled to have all the stores by March. Okay, I just cut a piece. And what I'm going to do, now this is going to be inside the hat. I'm just extending the hat, and you can bend it then any way you want. So I'm just going through the back and just kind of twisting the wire. And this is pretty pliable wire. This stuff from the Dollar Tree. Oh, sorry, there goes the furnace again. Dave, if you're watching, This is why I wanted you to put the door on. Now you can have his hat bend if you want. Like that. We'll see. Now I'm going to use a little bit of hot glue right on the board to keep the wire glued to the board there. And of course you don't want to touch the hot glue. And this fur is still up my nose. And I'm putting a clothespin on there to hold it. Nobody has time to wait for glue to dry. Hi everybody, hi, everybody saying hi, hi, hi. I know, he's got to get some new jokes in him. That's why Mitchell bought him the joke book for Christmas. So hopefully I'll have some new stuff in 2020. All right, our gnome hat. We are going to be putting a band, because this is a Christmas hat, but we're going to make it a Valentine's hat. So we're going to put a band of hearts down here, and then we're going to put some hearts. We'll put one here. Where's our hat going to bend? So the hat will probably bend like right there. So we'll put a heart here, one here, kind of like that. Very simple. That's cute though. All right, while that's drying, let's glue on our band here. Get a couple more clothespins. And I am calling this guy Gnomeo. I don't know if you guys see that at the beginning. Okay, so put a little bit of hot glue, because this is going to be the back of them. Anybody see my mom pop on? I got the hat at a dollar store here in Canada. And I tried to get more before Christmas, and we did manage to find a few more, but they sold as fast as I put them on. Okay, so we're not going to see the back of this anyways. So there we go. And I'm going to put a little bit just to tack it down. But you can use a normal Santa hat and just decorate it. Decorate it with some, if it's red, decorate it with some pink hearts or some white ones. There we go. Okay, and now let's put some of our glue our hearts on. There's fur all over it. So I'm just going to hot glue around the edges.
I was just watching because you were talking about putting that band on there, and I thought you can't make that one in Texas.
One what?
That particular gnome in Texas.
Why?
Well, because if it's going to be in Texas, you got to have a fiddle in the band.
There's something wrong with you. Did you read that out of your joke book? Go upstairs. Do not enter my dungeon unless you're asked. Something wrong with him. Some of our boards are out of stock on Amazon. I know the cross ones are. We have a bunch going into stock just right after the new year. And we're also excited to say that Deco Exchange will be selling Unique in the Creek boards as well in the new year. So you'll be able to get all your stuff and your ribbons, and they always have fantastic sales. So you'll be able to get them there as well. And if you do over $100, you get free shipping. So it's pretty cool. We're kind of excited for that. And still Trendy Tree will still be selling. Waterman's Loft. And then, of course, Amazon and us. And then Michael's. Now, we all know if you're going to shop at Michael's, you don't pay full price, right? Okay, last one. I need a little hand back when I'm using this fur yarn. I know, right, Dana? That's what Michelle said. Not to ship him some boards until he makes a wreath. That's not his thing, I can see. It's not the way he wreaths, which is fine. So maybe we'll get Michelle from Monkey's Creations to go to Louisiana or something. Or maybe I'll go to Louisiana. But anyways, he always has great sales, so. And really good ribbons. He buys good stuff, and yeah, so it's a win-win for everybody. There, we just Valentine'd her up. You know what would be cute too? You know, the little hearts that say, you know, love, and what are those called? Sweet tarts or something. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Actually, I have a lint roller. I do. I have a lint roller. Look at that. See? Because I'm organized, I could find my lint roller immediately. There we go. Thanks for reminding me. Okay. Hat is done. Board back. Take our clamps off. And I'm going to slip the hat over top. Now, if your hat is too small to go down the board, you can, on the back, look, it's writing on here, so I told you I didn't have very many. You can put a slit up your hat, and it will fit more snugly down the, that doesn't even make sense. I don't even know what I'm saying now. Anyways, you can put a slit on the back, and actually I'll do that because I want this hat to kind of, the sides to go down a bit, and I'll show you what I mean in a sec. So I am going to cut up the center, just like that. I'm going to put his nose on. So his nose is going to go right there. So I'm going to hot glue right on the board, some on the wool, and around. Just like that. I'm going to get, I don't know where my, oh, where did I put my floral pins? I'm just using straight pins. my floral pins I'd have to get up. So I'm just going to use a couple of these straight pins. Just right into his nose like that. That didn't work. Duh. Let me see. I gotta find the floral pins. Okay, I found them. Okay, so I'm going to put this floral pin in the back here. It's really long. But I knew where to find them. In my bucket labeled wire and floral pins. Oh my gosh, somebody must be here. I think this is still too long. So floral pins you can trim. Okay. Push that right into the doesn't want to go in because I have all that nylon there. Go in! There we go. And then I'm going to put some glue into the hole there. There, the nose won't come off now. Okay. Oh, he's so cute. Look how cute he is. Now, I want his hat. Why I put the slit in the hat is because I want the sides to hang down a little farther than it does on his nose. So if you cut the slits in the back, you can see how you can pull the sides down. I think it was because I have 2 layers of nylon back there. There. So I kind of wanted his hat to go like that. Okay. Now the wire is up about here, so he's getting quite large. I can still feel the board. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the glue gun and I'm going to go up inside the hat, just along the edge of the board, and put a little bit of hot glue so the hat stays in place. There we go. Okay, now the hat is centered. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put glue on just the top of his nose, the bridge there, just like that. Because when you see the gnomes, they don't have any, most gnomes don't have eyes. This is me talking like they're human or something. And their hat normally sits just above their nose, so their nose is just peeking out. Okay, now the edge. I'm going to put a little bit of glue. So I'm going to glue it right where the wool started right here. The yarn, wool, yarn. I don't know, what is it, yarn or wool? What's the difference? And then I'll do it the same on the other side. That way I know each side is even. There we go. And then I'll tack everything on the back of it. Okay, so get your gun, glue on the board. I'm going to put a little bit in there. Actually should have put some glue on inside. Now should I leave a pom-pom or should I put a bow at the end made with this? Let's see. Just actually a bow looks really cute. What do you guys think? Leave the pom-pom. So the top of the board is right here, and you can see I've extended it with the wire up to here, so it folds over like that. Oh, he's adorable. I need some kind of bow. I can't do hand bows. I suck. I suck. Where's my scissors? I'm doing a cheating bow. No bow. I might put a bow right here. Oh, you know what would be cute? Oh, I know what I'm going to do. Hurt on the pom-pom, that's a good idea too. I was thinking the same thing about the heart on the pom-pom. But I think I might cut out a couple of these little glitter hearts and put them in here just to give it some contrast. And then we have to put his sign on too. Okay, just made a cute little bow. And I'm just going to glue it on, just like right here. And then I'm going to take some of this, and I'm going to cut out, let's see, actually I can probably, you guys can see. Oh, that's cute. Look how cute. Still 240 of you guys watching me cut out little glitter hearts. Got to see what he looks like at the end, right? And we're almost done. I'm just kind of embellishing him. And we'll put his sign, and then we'll be done. Where's my little scissors? That's better. Skylar, I forgot you were down here. All right, one more. There. Oh, look how cute. And then somebody said, we'll put maybe one on the pom-pom. That will look cute. Yes. Yes. Now, if you can't find a hat, but like I said, you can use the plush Santa hats, but if you can't find one, I have so many gnome tutorials where I've done the hat made out of ribbons, I've done hats made out of fabric, there's all kinds of different ideas that you can do for the hats instead of using a pre-made hat. I did have a good Christmas, Pauline. Thank you for asking. Dave, you're living the dream, honey. You certainly are. Glue strings, glue strings. Oh my gosh, that looks adorbs. Adorbs! Crafting on a Saturday night. It is Saturday, right? My dream lady. I don't know about that. Although I am pretty good commodity for him, I think. Right, honey? Oh, look how adorable. I love it. Adorable. All right, let's put a sign on. Oh, and I have to make a hanging. Oh, I was gonna just glue a little bit of glue right there to keep his hat so we can see his heart. Let's see him. Oh, is he not so cute? Look at that. I love this this yarn stuff. Oh my gosh, it's adorable. All right, let's put his little love tag. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to have it hanging. And it's going to be hanging over top of his beard. So I'm just going to take a zip tie. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the center. I'm just going to zip tie his little love tag just in this hole here and just have it hanging. Let's see. He's a little stud muffin. Usually I put the little mittens on him so he looks like he's holding the sign. This actually might be a little bit too heavy. I think it's too heavy. Darn. Yeah, it's too heavy. I'm gonna have to cut it off. I'll find a lightweight sign or something from the Dollar Tree when they start putting their Valentine's stuff out. Oh, that would have been cute too. Oh, look it. Do you think it's too late to add that? Oh, I'll just leave it. All right, so now I'm just going to poke the back. So I'm going to feel around. There's the tip of the board. There's one hole. We're just going to run a zip tie through the back. Now you want to make sure your hat is, there's the top. There's one. And I'm just going to run a zip tie through. So I'm just running it through one side, but I can feel the zip tie in the front. I'm just going to push it through the hole, and there we go. And that'll help. Oh, are you kidding me? Twist it on. Oh, I suck. Oh, I guess I have to feed it again. There we go. And we made a hanger to hang Gnomeo. Alrighty, let's hang him up and see how he looks. And if we need to do some trimming. I'll bring you guys up. Oh my gosh, he's so handsome. Give him a little trim of a haircut here. I love him. I love all my gnomes I make. Okay. Let's see if you guys can. I have to bring them up a little bit more. There we go. Isn't he cute? That's not bad considering I really wasn't going to do a live. I just vacuumed and I have hair everywhere. Is he adorable or what? I got the hat at a dollar store here in Canada. How did you guys get way down there? Oh, there we go. I know, I love him too. He's so adorable. I really wanted to have his little tag here. He's a love stud muffin. But it's heavy. It's wood. That would have been cute too, but anyways, that was fun. He's so cute. So you guys could do the same thing with a Santa, one of those Santa plush hats.